Hey everybody, I want to show you how to use your home microchanneling stamper. And so the first thing that I did was I washed my face 2 times with a good cleanser, and then I took some rubbing alcohol and I wiped my face down. And I just want to show you, even after washing my face twice, I still had stuff on my face. So I wiped it down with an alcohol pad until it came clean. And so you really want to clean the entire part, all of your skin where you're going to be microchanneling, because we don't want to be putting in anything dirty. Next, I have my microchanneling serum. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake it up and take just the very smallest amount of serum, and I'm going to rub it into my face. And then I take my stamper, which is clean from the last time that I used it, and then I'm going to pull my skin tightly, and I'm just going to start stamping in a pattern where I go over each area 3 times. So I want to pull my skin nice and tight so that the stamper has some nice firm skin to go against. And then I want to overlap each stamp about 90%. And as you can see, I'm going in different directions over this area, just because I want to try and make a slightly different pattern with my stamper, just so I can make a whole bunch of different holes in my skin. So remember, the purpose of this is to be microchanneling all of this serum into these, into my skin. And as you can see, I have some, the little smile lines, which gets, shows my age. So I am going to be 51 this year. So I definitely have some wrinkles that I am concerned about. And so now I'm just moving on to the next section of my skin. And as you can see, I have just a little bit of hyperpigmentation that started just from sun. And again, 50 years of sun exposure. So I'm going to get a little bit of that hyperpigmentation. And microchanneling is great to address that. I actually had more before I started doing microchanneling. So I've seen a pretty significant decrease in the amount of hyperpigmentation that I have on my skin. So I'm just kind of following a pattern here and going over each area 3 times. Now, as you notice, I did not put serum on my face right before I started microchanneling on the top section, and that's okay. You can microchannel over dry skin, and then you can apply your serum. Sometimes it's a little easier to pull the skin when you don't have any serum on it. Now I'm coming up around the eyes. It's hard to do multiple patterns around the eyes, so I just kind of go back and forth a few different times. And you can definitely feel that it's a little bit more tender right over the bony areas. So I don't push quite as hard, but I can go right up next to the eye and work my way around the eye. Then when I get up here to the top part of the eye, I want to get a little bit of lifting. So again, the skin over the eyes can start to fall just a little bit. And so it's nice to get a little bit of firming with that by pushing my microchannel stamper right up over the eyes here. And then again, I am pulling my skin, so you can see that I do have some creases in my forehead. So I want to go ahead and stamp right over those creases. So I'm very gently pulling my skin. I don't want to yank too hard on my skin to cause any kind of pulling, but I do just want to very gently smooth out my skin. So I'm just going to go over this area 3 times. And then I'm gonna Again, grab my microchanneling serum and just rub that into the area that I just did. And then I'll work my way over to the other side. And next we can come down onto the neck. So I actually already did this part of my neck. And for me, I just go up and down and then over, and then I focus up under here. You can see how nice and pink I am, and that is completely normal. So I have finished up my neck. Remember that microchanneling is going to be stimulating your body's own collagen production. So as those channels are put into the skin, the body's going to send out repair mechanisms to try and heal those little holes in the skin. The vitamins and the compounded formulation that was put in your particular serum will get down into those channels. The body's going to send growth factors and try and heal that those little channels. It will have the added nutrition from the compounded ingredients that were put in there, and then we will build some more collagen. So part of the body's healing process is to build collagen in the skin. So over time, you will start to see more lifting and firming of the skin. The home channeler goes at a depth of 0.25 millimeters. When we do professional microchanneling in the office, we can definitely go much deeper. So it's really a great combination to do this at home once a week, and then to come in once a month to get a professional treatment. And then we can really maximize your results and get some excellent skin rejuvenation. So I hope that was helpful. Have a great evening.